And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Now it's Rodgers. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick.
And the Packers are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
And certainly, look, you're on the road in the playoffs. That is a suboptimal start, opening drive INT.
And, partner, sometimes I wonder, do these teams talk about it to such an extent that maybe you almost talk yourself into the turnover when you're trying to avoid it?
Yeah, maybe they get a little too worried about keeping the football, and then you give it to the other team right off the bat. And, look, we said it, on the road, this is just a terrible, terrible start for them.
It is, and now they've got to rely on their defense.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Love now to pass on first down. He'll take a shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Packers. A great effort there. 43 yards.
And the Packers have struck first in this NFC title game.
And they fake it. They pitch to the tight end.
And the fake attempt here not going to work. Got a little yardage, but not enough to get to the goal line.
I thought the days of the fake extra point were numbered once they moved these kicks back to the 15. Apparently, I was mistaken.
Yeah, I was wondering who was ever going to try to do this. In fact, I quit wondering. I didn't think it would ever happen. Taking a fake from the 15-yard line to try and pick up an extra point, I didn't think anyone would ever call this.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
Yeah, a little bit of humor. Got to laugh that one off, and not the ha-ha, that was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over.
Escaping the pressure right. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
To throw on 2nd and 10.
Love.
Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. Got a man open. It's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay. Devontae Adams. 51 yards. And the Packers are able to strike quickly for 6.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good.
And the lead now stands at 13.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something.
Packer pressure, and down he goes. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. A great start to this drive. You have the sack, now the false start.
I mean, it doesn't take much to either read lips or just imagine what the head coach is saying right now. Get your head in the game, guys. Let's go.
If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a first down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup. is on third down. Wide open receiver complete. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. A run with Vaughn out of the gun. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. To throw is Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big third down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
On play action, now Rodgers.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
The kick by Parkey is good. And they will indeed get on the board here, but still trailing. It's now 13-3. So they do get 3 points, but that's now 3 drives with only the 3 points. Not a ratio that's going to win you many ball games.
Not at all, Brandon. And think about it this way. We all know payoff is the key, right? And wouldn't we love to have the concession on every T-shirt that's been printed in football that says finish on it? Because that's the mantra everywhere. Got to be able to finish drives, put points on the board.
Going deep this time for Miller. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time.
Picked off by Eric Stokes.
So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake. But I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired. It's time to get moving. When you're backed up this deep, sometimes defenses sacrifice coverage for pass rush because they know you can only go so far on your pass drop. You've got the back of the end zone. So they came after him. He took the shot downfield. He didn't connect. But, boy, that was force against force. Well, let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up. Back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle?
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your punter because you don't want him backed up where he has to alter what he does.
They run. Devontae Freeman. And some room to roam now. Devontae Freeman. They're not going to get him. And they're able to get this way down there inside the Tampa 20.
79 yards rushing now as he's looked good here in this opening quarter of the NFC Championship.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. That is caught inside the 5.
And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
They'll look to run with Freeman. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from the 1. Again, it'll be Freeman. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
They'll begin on the ground here with Vaughn.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And they'll spot him at the 3-yard line.
It's such a costly interception, nearly a pick 6, but now they're so close they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive because that's what their makeup is, and oftentimes it's successful. But in this case, you've got to be selective about it and make sure you take care of the football. That interception almost cost them 6 points. Now their defense has to run onto the field, probably giving the quarterback a few side eyes along the way. They've got to see if they can stop a score.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
All right, Captain. It's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you've kind of run out of your running plays. Fire another one into the end zone.
Love, this is 3rd and goal. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Jacob Harris there to make the grab. And the Packers add on to their lead. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught inside the 5.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. They're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Throwing on 2nd and long. Rodgers. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. The Bucs on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. Now a play fake. Rodgers. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there. And now 4th down. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. And he'll send this one into the cold Lambeau night. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. This is Freeman. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And this one incomplete. A 50-50 ball in the end, nearly intercepted. And now it's 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. He's going to take another shot here. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit him over the top. Unsuccessful.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked up by Jamel Dean. And the Bucs are going to get the football back at their own 17. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10.
Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. A penalty as a result of that hit there.
Here's a handoff to Vaughn.
And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. On play action, Rodgers. Flushed out right. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. On play action, it's Rodgers. Rolling to his right.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, he saw the contact.
And now the up man has it. It's a fake. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
There goes a deep ball. End zone. Touchdown, Packers. A big play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Packers continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good.
And that pushes the lead up to 23.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They start the drive with Vaughn. Room here to run. The 40. 20. 10. 5. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Keyshawn Vaughn, 79 yards.
And the Bucs are able to cut into that deficit. Parkey adds the extra point, and the lead's down to 2 scores now at 16.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Love and the Packers now with a 1st and 10
at their own 23.
Love. Looking deep for Adams. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up.
This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked up by Jamel Dean.
Oh, he's got some breathing room.
And the Buccaneers are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. Well, you know, this offense has had their way for the most part here in this first half, but that time, maybe they got a little greedy.
Well, it is hard to blame them, isn't it? Because like they said back in the 1980s, greed can be good. Stick with what's been working. But that time, I think he got a little bit too much air under that one, and it turned into a turnover that was much needed by that defense.
They'll roll him out, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The Bucs on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and forever. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Being chased out left. Airing this one out for Evans. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Bradley Pinion now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Fielded at the 20. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And possession will switch hands. 1st and 10.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no? You just...
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean. And the Bucs are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
Well, this is just crazy. He's got 3 interceptions, Charles, and we haven't even departed the first half of this ball game.
I think if you're looking at the stats right now, you're saying, all right, who's the leading receiver? Well, can you flip it around and say that maybe he is and could be for the game the way that things are going right now? I think if it's him, he wants to be on the field at all times.
Rolling to his left. Open man, Gronkowski complete. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. On second down, it's Vaughn. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 98 yards rushing for him now. A strong performance here in this first half with a Super Bowl berth on the line. This is Vaughn. Nifty move. And some room to work. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Keyshawn Vaughn with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Bucs are able to close the gap just a bit. Parkey with the extra point, and that trims the lead down to 9. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And last time, 1-play interceptions. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an intercept.
And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And it's a Packers touchdown. Devontae Adams with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Out of the gun, it's a give to Vaughn. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. On 2nd and 12, Rodgers flush to his right. Letting one go deep here for Gronk. And it looked like he got the feet down, did he? Yes, it's a catch. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Vaughn on the handoff. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Rodgers. He'll buy some time right. Now it's caught. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Tyler Johnson, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Bucs get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. And now Coach Bruce Arians has made the call. His guys will go for 2. They'll try and run it here. And he will dive into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion is successful. Boy, they're down only 1 score, still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. Oh, I think the Bucs got it, and they did. Tampa Bay football
So the onside kick is recovered. And, you know, I always thought, Charles, as someone who didn't play these positions, that going over the middle as a receiver or trying to recover an onside kick, those are two very tough things to do.
Takes a lot of fortitude to put yourself in that position.
And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 25. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. Well, Charles, you know, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Love. He's going to go up top again. And this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a 4th pick of the ball game.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Buccaneers will take over here just shy of the 30.
13 seconds, the time remaining in the half as they come up on 1st down. So after the INT, it's Rodgers.
Airing this one out for Evans. He's got a man complete.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Rodgers now on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. And now a timeout defensively after that 1st down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. He hit his first one. This from 44 yards out now. And Parkey's kick is good. And that will do it for this 1st half. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the 2nd half now underway in the NFC Championship game.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And I think here with the lead, CD, they have to resist that temptation of kind of looking ahead. Would you agree?
Absolutely, I would agree because they know the stakes. They know the winner of this game.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Packers. Devontae Adams saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Packers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good.
And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers.
Open man, it's Jalen Darden. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers.
To Evans on the slant.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
To throw again on second down. Rodgers. And the catch made by Johnson. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Eluding the pressure right. This is Miller, complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Vaughn on 1st and 10. The first-round pick, Jair Alexander, making the tackle. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. To throw, it's Rodgers. Flushed out right. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Rodgers to throw. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. So now the field goal unit trots out there for the 3rd time tonight. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. The kick by Parkey is good, and that lead is back down to 9 now. So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the 3rd quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send a message that says, hey, we're not going away.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drives exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. Looking deep for Adams. Got a man open. It's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay. Devontae Adams, 60 yards. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. They'll try and run with Freeman. And he will dive into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion is successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Flush to his right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Now Rodgers. Gronkowski's got it on the crossing route. And he is going to have a Bucs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now it's Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. Completes it to Miller. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. On the run is Vaughn. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now Rodgers on the bootleg. sliding out of the pocket. And his throw is incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Throwing now is Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 38. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Loving the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 37. Following the interception, Love. He'll let it go deep for Freeman. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown. Devontae Freeman, 63 yards. And the Packers get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And the lead is now 24. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. But we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Packers are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play. For the right to go on to the Super Bowl. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work.
And got his man complete. And it's a Packers touchdown. Devontae Freeman. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Packers are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their 4th quarter lead. And oh, he clanks it off the right upright. And it's no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. It's a squib kick fielded just inside the 20. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Rodgers. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 33. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. First down, Love to pass. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. They'll keep it on the ground. Morgan. And they'll hit him for a loss as he's back to his 2-yard line. A yard in the wrong direction. Makes third down tougher. Third down and 9. He completes it to Evans. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Out from the shadows of their goal line, here's 1st and 10 from the 11. Rodgers now to throw. Looking sideline, incomplete. Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player on the field has to say to himself, I can't give up either.
2nd and 10. Throwing is Rodgers. And this is caught by Evans. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. Rodgers again now. He finds his man Johnson. And he's got some space here. Breaks through the contact. There he goes left side.
Oh, you got to feel it, baby.
And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Tyler Johnson, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Bucs get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Rodgers will throw for it toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Love. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Looking deep for Adams. That's caught at the 1. Touchdown. Davante Adams. 49 yards. And the Packers are pouring it on. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And the lead will swell by 1 more. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And they'll be backed up a bit to start as he's out of bounds at the 16. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Their backs really against the wall now. And we knew how tough it would be for them. You're coming on the road, NFC title game, crazy environment, and certainly just not looking good here in the 4th. I think you'd agree that looked like the right call from up here.
No doubt about it. What everyone has to understand is that the officials are going to be right on the play each and every time. You may not like the call, but they're usually spot on.
So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Rodgers. That's complete to his running back, Evans.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. On first down, Rodgers. And his throw here is incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Eluding the pressure right.
At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. Now Rodgers got to have this one. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bucs try it on fourth down, but come up empty. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Looking deep for Adams. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And it's a Packers touchdown. Devontae Adams. 63 yards. And the Packers continue to roll. And oh, he clanks it off the right upright. And it's no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth down. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back at the 2. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing a second and a bundle. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing. Love. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Blankenship out for the point after. Now, these have been no picnic for him so far. He's missed 2, but this one is good. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He'll have a first down past the 40. And all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds. A huge play there on the screen pass. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. He gets it left side to Johnson.
They ain't ready for
And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Tyler Johnson saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Bucs are able to at least knock this deficit down a bit. They'll try and throw for it.
And the Buccaneers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the 4th.
No, not at all. And they're trying to get something going after one there. But you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Now it looks like he'll throw here. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Rodrigo Blankenship on for the PAT.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could...
There he goes, right side. The 20.
Yeah, it's on.
Touchdown. Scotty Miller, 75 yards. And the Bucs are able to get a score back.
Well, something about this team, you just felt like they were one of destiny all season long, and they made themselves today, as you can see, the class of the NFC.
Yeah,
and now here is another interception.
Picked off by Eric Stokes.
He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10, 5, and he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
And you can bet that they are starting to sense it now. That George Halas trophy nearly theirs, their spot.
And my goodness, another interception.
Picked up by Jamel Dean.
And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45.
And we now have a new single-game interception king, a record-breaking 5th pick there.
if that's not the true definition of a ball hawk, I don't know what is. That is absolutely phenomenal. What comes to mind quickly, partner, is one of the more recent ones to get to 4. D'Angelo Hall, a terrific player in his own right, but in this case, 5. That sets a brand new NFL record.
This is caught by Evans.
Right down there.
And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Mike Evans, 45 yards. And the interception by the Bucs D leads to a touchdown. Here comes Rodgers now as he'll go for the 2-point conversion. They'll look to throw.
And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Popular down near the goal line. Quick slant. Nice job there to get in, knock it away.
It was. One of the other things you're concerned about when you throw that route is to make sure your offensive linemen use their leverage to get the hands of the defensive front down so you can throw it through that little bit of crowd and get it to the receiver. In this event, they did, but a nice play by the defender knocking it away.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown. And the blowout continues.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. It's a squib kick fielded just inside the 20. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach? And now off to the races down the right side. Past the 20. And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. On 2nd and goal, Rodgers. This one swung out to Vaughn. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. Rodgers going to throw. And it'll be intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And the Packers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no.
He's got a man, complete. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And that will extend this big lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10. One final try now for Rodgers. He's going to let it fly. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Packers come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. And they get to hoist the Hallis Trophy. Unbelievable victory, moving on to the Super Bowl.
I only hope that these players understand exactly who is behind that trophy. George S. Hallis, one of the creators of this great game of football of ours and creator of the NFL. What an amazing feeling and an amazing accomplishment.
And that does it for the conference championship. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And for our entire crew, we'll see you 2 weeks at the Super Bowl. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Salute when you see me. That jealousy is an ocean, and you either float or you sink. Moment of truth, credit check, you not approved. BB King, I'm in love with the blues. Don't start me up, I got finishing moves. Look, salute when you see me. Slid through all the commotion, it's breaking news, they got an ad on TV. Popping out on them, I'm politicking, probably in a section where you not permitted. My honey's matching my Dodger fitted, playing all gold, ain't no stopping in it. Look, salute when you see me, I bought her a CC and that was her purse. Disgusting with do for a purse, disgusting with do for the clout. I'm one of the realest, the real ones can vouch. They thought I was done, but all I doubt, you gotta pay my next around. Salute when you see me. Put in the car to my runner gets you speedy. Still thugging like the days when they weren't here in my city. Made it out of the trenches. Just salute when you see me. Yeah, salute when you see me. I'm getting greedy, I blow the whole budget on me, that's on me, I'm conceited. Treaty, nah, that ain't how we treat it. This right here sound like a three-peat. I put the in it sound like I'm knee deep, I'm like, oh, you too needy. Me and HB going Juvie and BG, they gotta put my face on the box of Wheaties. I'm praying for whoever think they compete. Salute when you see me. That's all he ever, so that's how you greet me. I'm going TM 101 cheesy, and plus they got D2 on repeat.